What you're about to see isn't a Hollywood action flick. It's a real-life police chase through the tight streets of Osasco, Brazil. Some say it's the best chase footage ever captured. It all started when a motorcyclist and his passenger were spotted popping wheelies and tearing through the crowded streets of São Paulo. A motorcycle cop tried to pull them over, but they had other plans. The rider hit the throttle, leading officer on a heart-pounding 6-minute pursuit through busy streets and narrow alleys. The biker dodged traffic, cut tight corners, and pulled stunts that would put a Hollywood stuntman to shame. But the officer wasn't letting up. When traffic got tighter, the chase reached dangerous new levels. Close calls with buses, red lights ignored, and sharp turns that nearly lost the officer. The biker knew he needed something drastic to shake the cop, so he dove into residential neighborhoods. He almost pulled it off. One more turn, and he might have escaped. But as incredible as this chase was, it had to end. Based on his skill and knowledge of the city, this wasn't his first chase. And now, it might be his last. With moves like that, both of these guys could have had a career as Hollywood stunt drivers. Meth. On July 15, 2023, while being taken to prison, he escaped custody and carjacked 2 people before jumping into a stolen blue Camaro. What followed was a high-speed chase through rural Wisconsin as Wesley dodged speed strips and veered into oncoming traffic. But suddenly, his car slowed down and came to a stop on a highway ramp. OnStar shut the engine down remotely after the car's owner reported it stolen. Officers swooped in, and Wesley, the so-called tough guy, broke down in tears when they pulled out their weapons. But don't let that fool you. He's a career criminal who'd already stolen a van, crashed it, and injured someone earlier that day. In the end, Wesley was shackled to a hospital bed, facing charges of carjacking, reckless endangerment, and battery on a police officer. With up to 40 years behind bars on the line, let's hope this time he stays put.
28 is 6.
Chester, South Carolina, a small town with a big crime. Police pulled over 51-year-old Eric Bernard, who seemed willing to chat, until he hit the gas and led them on a high-speed chase that ended in a crash.
Right on Ashford Street, head north south.
1050.
Once in handcuffs, officers searched his truck and found 112 grams of fentanyl and 56 grams of meth. June 20th, 2024, St. Lucie County, Florida. Highway Patrol Trooper Elvis Nolasco spots a white Mercedes on the Florida Turnpike. After a quick plate check, he learns the driver's license is suspended, and there's a seizure order on the tags. Time to pull him over, right? Well, not quite. Instead of stopping, 28-year-old Derek Taylor Jr. hits the gas, kicking off a high-speed chase down the highway. Taylor's pushing over 80 miles per hour on the left shoulder, and it's a wild ride. But there's more to this chase than speeding. The car is packed with illegal drugs, oxycodone, MDMA, marijuana, and cocaine. These guys aren't stopping for anyone.
Speed's currently 84 miles per hour. Traffic is heavy. Light rain. He's still on the left shoulder. Currently passing me 150 and a half. Traffic is moderate. Speed 98 miles per hour. At the 152, getting off the 152. Clear, clear, clear.
The chase weaves through town and back onto the highway until Trooper Nolasco and his team pull off a perfect pit maneuver. Both suspects are arrested, and the car's stash is found. Taylor was hit with possession charges, reckless driving, and fleeing the scene. Both he and his passenger, William Woods, end up in the St. Lucie County Jail. It just goes to show, running from the law never ends well. Most people spend Valentine's Day with someone they love. But this South Carolina Highway Patrol officer, he spent it chasing a black Yukon through the night. It all started when the trooper spotted a brand new Yukon with paper tags. The driver had no plans to talk. He hit the gas and disappeared around a bend. The trooper lost him, but a quick slowdown at an intersection brought them back together. The chase continued through a residential area, with the suspect trying to shake the officer off his tail. But luck ran out when he turned down a dead-end road. Our trooper quickly spun around and stayed hot on his trail.
Left on single tree. Right on Bookman. Oh, he's in somebody's yard. He's spinning out. I'm gonna box him in.
Despite the driver's front tire being damaged, he pushed on, kicking up a shower of sparks as he drove on pure metal. But there's no escaping a determined officer. They finally boxed him in and arrested him. While the suspect held something suspicious in his hand, we never learned his name or charges. All we know is he spent his Valentine's Day alone, in a jail cell.
Is there anybody else in the vehicle?
On March 4th, 2024, Florida Highway Patrol officer Skiera spotted a white Dodge Charger with blacked-out windows on I-75. When he tried to pull the driver over, the guy hit the gas and aimed for the nearest exit ramp, hoping to lose the trooper with some quick moves. But that didn't happen. The driver, identified as Tobias Cody, got back on the highway, weaving through traffic and hitting speeds over 120 miles per hour. Trooper Skiera stayed on him, and just when backup arrived, things took a sudden turn. Trooper Prosper joined the chase but ended up in a rough spot. It seemed like he crashed, but he actually ended the chase right then and there. Once the dust settled, both Tobias and his passenger Roosevelt Williams were cuffed and charged with aggravated fleeing, battery, and property damage. Police also found marijuana and a loaded handgun inside their car.
Coming at you.
July 12th, 2023. Two Teslas thought it was the perfect day for a street race. Clocking over 90 miles per hour, they sped straight toward an Arkansas State Troopers cruiser, splitting around it. One on the right, one on the left. The right Tesla took an exit and disappeared, but the left Tesla wasn't so lucky. With its high-powered engine, the Tesla initially pulled away. It took the officer 90 seconds to catch up, which felt like forever in a high-speed chase. But a fellow officer had a trick up his sleeve: spike strips across the road that the Tesla couldn't avoid. Now, you might wonder why the car didn't stop right away. Police spike strips slowly deflate tires to prevent dangerous blowouts. But even on 4 spiked tires, the Tesla kept pushing, though not for long. This let our troopers set up a pit maneuver.
Hold traffic, hit it.
After a few near misses, the officer finally got the perfect opportunity. With its back tire gone and no grip left, the Tesla spun out, ending the chase safely. Turns out, the driver had paid his cousin $500 to rent the Tesla for a birthday trip to Dallas. Instead, he'll be spending his birthday behind bars, charged with reckless driving, aggravated assault, and unauthorized use of a vehicle. Just goes to show why they don't rent cars to people under 25. They tend to do reckless things like this.
All right, mate.
Besides pit maneuvers and spike strips, police have another tool that makes catching criminals a lot easier: the grappler. It's safer than a pit and more reliable than spikes.
Good grappler. Oh, there.
On December 26, 2023, Hollywood, California police used the grappler to stop a pair of teenage carjackers in a stolen Camaro. Guess they didn't get the car they wanted for Christmas. Jõgeva County, one of 15 states in Estonia, is usually a quiet place with a population of just 28,000. But on May 1st, things took a wild turn when a drunk driver led local police on a high-speed chase. After a reckless joyride through the county, waiting officers had the perfect plan: spike strips. With one well-timed throw, the strips hit the car's tires, forcing it to pull over shortly after. His tires deflated like balloons, and the chase came to an end. The helicopter tracking his every move, officers tried using spike strips to slow him down, but it wasn't easy. Kevin was pushing over 100 miles per hour, making it tough to time the spikes perfectly.
Honda Civic green sticker in the back window. Did you guys hit him or not?
No, man.
After dodging the first set, Kevin tried to fake out the police by taking an exit, but the helicopter kept him right on his tail.
Continue. Yeah, he's continuing westbound. He's not taking the exit onto Saxon. Okay, he's in the on-ramp to I-4 right there.
Another spike strip attempt finally hit its mark, and Kevin's car was running on borrowed time.
Good job.
Okay, continuing west, increasing speed. Weaving in and out of traffic now. Outside lane.
They've got the information. We don't know who's en route yet.
Okay, he's spinning out, guys. Looks like his tire just went out. He's just lost control. He's off to the median.
62 Central, he's signal forward. Chris, you need it behind hard curve. He's driving like an idiot. Let L1 call it. It's on the radio. L1 coming up to us. Where's he at?
Still center lane. He's in the flat land here. He's a couple miles from the bridge. Yeah, appears to have it under control mostly. Got a slight weave in it, but
He still tried to push through, weaving dangerously until he lost control and ended up in a swamp.
He's off again, spinning. He's off. He's in the water. In the water, right-hand side.
Units, you're covering each other. Air 1, car into the water.
Affirmative. He's off to the right in the water. He's in the ditch. They have not exited yet. Door's open, but he has not exited.
Alright, guys, just had to bail. Get our cover.
We have one white male coming out the driver's side. He's not running. There's also another person inside the vehicle.
Police moved in, and Kevin was arrested for reckless driving, driving without a license, and resisting arrest. His passenger didn't face any charges, as she appeared to be an unwilling participant in this dangerous joyride.
Get the flow! Dad, stop!
County 564, 38 parking left in suspect.
LaQuandra Borden could have walked away with just a fine after getting caught shoplifting at Walmart, but instead, she turned a minor offense into a 7-year prison sentence. It all started when police caught LaQuandra and her friend, Chastity Stokes, stuffing over $2,000 worth of goods into their cart.
Now that's it. You guys reported this in Gator Hole, North Myrtle. Yeah, the detectives involved in it.
When officers stopped them outside, everything seemed calm, until LaQuandra asked to grab something from her car. Next thing you know, she's hitting the gas, a shot's fired, and a high-speed chase is on.
Get out of the car! Back up! Back up! Back up! Back up! Put in park! Put in park! Put in park! Get out of the car now! Get out of the car! I got you coming out of the way.
County 564, just get it. Here, please.
With 3 tires and a bullet wound, LaQuandra somehow keeps going, weaving through traffic and nearly running cars off the road.
out, but the orange hair that was it.
That's the more point out.
Bike strips finally put an end to the madness. LaQuandra's wild ride earned her 7 years behind bars. All she had to do was apologize and hand back the stolen items. Now that's what you call a costly mistake.
Now you just had a wreck.
Ladies and gentlemen, meet the most uncooperative woman in Peach County, Georgia, 24-year-old Sierra Hibbert.
Get out! Tires are flat!
After wiggling free, Sierra led officers on a wild chase until they used stop sticks to flatten her tires. Even then, she still tried to escape.
Come on! Yeah. She's not gonna make it far. Go. Didn't want to do that. Help over here. I got you.
Sir.
Ma'am. We got it.
I know I'm buckled, sir. I know I'm buckled, sir.
Yeah.
Sir. I didn't do anything. I didn't do it, sir.
You just tried to kill 10 people.
No, I did not, sir.
Alex, switch
No. Sir, stop. Sir, I didn't do it. Stop. You have... No. Why have you done... Stop. Stop. I didn't do it.
It won't fit. It won't fit.
When officers finally boxed her in and dragged her out of the car, Sierra had plenty to say.
I did not do it. I did not do whatever you guys are talking about. I did not.
But the most shocking part? She had a toddler in the back seat the entire time. As officers secured the child, Sierra stuck to her story, claiming she didn't do anything. Maybe it was a ghost driving her car. Let's take one last look at her wild ride from the officer's body cam.
Break glass, break glass, break glass. Get out the car. Get out. Get out.
Tires are flat. Move. She's not gonna make it far. Go. I got in the car. Give me some help over here.
In the end, Sierra was arrested and taken to county jail. The charges are unclear, but it's safe to assume they include reckless driving, endangering a child, and possibly assault with a deadly weapon.
Stop!